Hi, I'm Jo. Welcome to my studio garden of yoga and welcome to my 10-minute stretch sequence. We'll just start out hands and knees. Spreading your hands out under the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, weight into your knuckles. And as you inhale, lifting up your head and lifting up your tail, arching your back. Use your breath out, scoot belly in, pelvic floor muscles engage, pushing the ground away, mid-back lifting up. And so as you inhale, just lengthening and opening through the front of the body. As you exhale, engaging your core, stretching out along your spine. Good, just doing a couple more at your own pace. That's looking good, Ash. Nice. Just bringing your spine to neutral, and we'll just go into a shoulder stretch. Inhale as you lift up your right arm. And then as you exhale, just sliding that hand underneath your chest. We'll just do one today. You can gradually bring that shoulder down, but if you want to do more, you could do like 5, moving in and out with the breath, and then stay for a few breaths. And just as you're here, breathing really deeply, expanding that breath into your side ribs. As you exhale, engaging your core. Next time you're ready to inhale, gliding that arm up. And then as you exhale, hand to the mat. And looking to left hand, keeping your hips nice and steady as you inhale, lift that arm up. Other arm stays straight. Exhale as you slide it under. And you can keep pushing into the hand that's on the ground. If you want to just bring that top shoulder back in space and go a little deeper. Just taking really deep breaths will give you more stretch. And if there's a particular tight spot, think of sending the inhale there. And just encouraging a bit more release on the breath out. Next inhale, lifting your arm back up again. Good, other arm stays straight. Exhale, bring that hand to the mat. Right foot comes back, stretching the heel away. You don't have to keep your chest above your hands with this. It's all right if your body moves back in space a little bit. Just going for the calf stretch and keeping your hips as level as you can. Neck in line with the rest of your spine. And then dropping that knee down, taking it to the other side. Actively pressing into the hands, so shoulder blades nice and steady to the back of the chest. Good, keeping a bit of connection in with the lower ribs. Nice. Bring your knee down, spreading out your weight through your knuckles, pressing into your fingers, toes tuck under and tailbone lengthening back. Even here, think of rolling the outer edges of the armpits inwards, nice and broad between the shoulders. Pushing into the feet, lifting your hips up and back, kind of keeping belly and thighs towards each other. Lengthening out the legs, one at a time. And so the outer armpits rolling inwards thing is like shoulders rotating that direction. Just want to feel a really long line through your spine, tail lengthening up. That's looking great. Knuckles pressing down, fingers spread. Good. So just bringing your legs back to being steady. Tiny bend or deep bend is totally fine if that's where your back feels longest. As you breathe out, engaging your core strength. As you inhale, take your right leg up behind you. Nice work. And the challenge is to keep your hips nice and level. Excellent. And your arms can tell you if one arm is bending, that's telling you that you're going that way. Next time you're ready for your exhale, draw your knee in, flow your chest forward over your hands and bring that foot forward into your lunge, just to the inside of the foot. Nice work. So ankle stacked below your knee in your lunge, pressing away with your back heel. Neck nice and long in line with the rest of the spine. Light touch to your fingers or even hands off the ground if you want to feel extra challenge for your legs. We'll keep the left fingertips down as we lift up the right arm. And so, yeah, you want to keep your pelvis as level as you can and work that twist from higher up your spine. Looking good. And you can look up towards your hand if that's comfortable with your neck. Pressing away through that back heel. Great. So from here, we'll bring the hand down, bring the back knee down. Lengthen out the front leg. Lifting up your toes, straight ahead with your chest, straight ahead with your pelvis. Think of drawing that right hip crease back as you start to stretch forward. Straight ahead with your foot as well, try not to angle it. You can have your hands on your leg, on the floor. If the hands don't reach the floor, totally fine to bend the knee to get them there, and then over time, gradually lengthening that leg out. And again, just checking in with your shoulders and your neck, nice long line through your spine. Breathing into it. If you want to feel a bit more for your calf, you can point and flex that foot, or even use your hand to draw your toes in if you want to feel even more for your calf. Good. And you're really working on just staying really long through this side. Nice. So our next move from here is to take the sole of the foot down. Again, straight ahead with your hips. Gradually lunging your hips forward. So feeling for a bit of a stretch through the front of that hip, front of that thigh into those hip flexors. If you want to feel a bit more, back knee lifts up off the ground. Try and keep your hips steady as you bend and then press away with that back leg. Trying not to twist. Great. And if you wanted to take it into the deeper stretch, you could bring that knee down. And again, just whole pelvis pushing forward. Trying not to arch into your lower back, lower ribs staying connected in. And you might like to just lift up the same side arm as the back leg. You might like to take hold of that. Just feeling where you need to be to get the most effective stretch. And breathing at all times. Great. So from here, let's bring the hands down. For this front leg, it's going to come up in the air, back behind, start straight and then bends. Like you're going to reach back and touch the back of that left shoulder. Nice. So upper body really steady, leg is heading over this way. Beautiful. Bring that foot down. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale, chest flows forwards over the hands, forward to plank. Breathe in. Exhale as you lower. As you inhale, lifting up through the heart. Shoulders stay relaxed. Exhale as you lower. If you want a more intense version of that, arms reach back. Scoop your belly in. Reaching back with the hands. Lifting up with the feet even. Making sure there's no pressure into your back and there's still some length through the back of your neck. Nice work. From here, lower down, take a break, tuck the toes, press your hips back towards your heels. And then from here, you'll just work through the other side and the other leg at your own pace, starting again from downward facing dog pose.